All right, everybody. Raul Luna here. Welcome to Luna Fires, episode 82. Hey, if you're new to the channel, just wanted to, just let you know that Luna Fires are daily experiences, epiphany moments, moments of illumination that I get to experience on a daily basis and get to be here to, share them with you so that you can continue to empower yourself to grow and become a better real estate investor, a better human being. So Instagram, welcome everybody, welcome YouTube, welcome also Facebook. I see you guys here. So hey, awesome that you guys connected. So anyways, before I get started, I want to talk to you about, here for a few minutes about something that I've seen over and over and over again. And I think that, some of you guys are going to have, and hopefully you have an epiphany moment or a moment where literally you make sure that this doesn't happen to you. But before I go ahead and share it, make sure to hit like, leave me a message, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification button so that you get notified when we're actually here live. And don't forget to share it with others. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, from, our headquarter offices, basically, transmitting live to wherever you are. One of the things that I've noticed, ladies and gentlemen, is the following, and it's precisely what I just, the headline that I used today, that is success breeds complacency. And let me explain what is it that I'm actually talking about that. I've seen people in various different types of businesses, real estate investing, from stock investing, from, any type of sales, entrepreneurship. I mean, you name it. That they basically success when they reach certain level of success, certain level of result that they've never have reached before. It breeds complacency. It breeds basically, it gives you more reason why, to just remain cool. And that's one of the things that you want to make sure that you're extremely careful with. There was an interview many, many years ago that this person was asking Mr. Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, as Apple was truly just having a massive success, as it's been obviously for many, many years. The question was this by the reporter. She says, "What is it if there was one thing that could actually make Apple go, downwards, basically, collapse? What will that be?" And without hesitation, he was able to say, if we become complacent, the day that we become complacent is the day that we go back, downhill. And it's interesting because I've seen it where, real estate investors, real estate agents, real estate professionals, they reach a certain level of success. And then, that same success becomes the bottlenecking, becomes immediate, complacency, because now they can do the things that they thought that they couldn't do, but they can only do them temporarily. So guess what? If you become complacent, your success will be temporary. And it's interesting. So don't let that happen to you. I'm sharing it because maybe you've heard it or not. It is also like everybody has a financial thermostat or a success thermostat. If I, obviously for a better word, success thermostat. Just like the heater in your house, just like the AC or HVAC system in your house, has a thermostat and it regulates the temperature of the interior of the house. When it reaches a certain level, it turns on if it's going to cool it, or if it's, actually, too cold, the thermostat actually detects it. And then it brings obviously the coolness down. Well, guess what? Every human being has also a financial thermostat. And that financial thermostat says that whenever you reach certain level of success or financial status, immediately that thermostat, if you are not readjusting it, is going to eventually shut off and is not going to want to go above that. Have you experienced that? That doesn't matter what you do. I experienced it. I can tell you straight flat out in my very first decade as a real estate investor and as an entrepreneur, I was always hitting a ceiling. Like and it was a ceiling, and that ceiling at the time, in real estate, it was what, it was about $20,000, $25,000 a month, and on many different other businesses, it was like 10,000 a month. I was just basically always hitting that ceiling in direct sales. Like I couldn't go above it. I couldn't go above it. And it was interesting because everybody has a success thermostat, whether you believe it or not. So don't let it happen. How can you get prepared? How can you don't allow it? Well, becoming hungrier every single time. Make sure that your hunger, it doesn't stop. And the best way that I've encountered it is by surrounding myself. I'll give you a few tips. Surrounding yourself from people that are playing a game that it's always bigger than yours. If you're the bigger in the room, there's a problem. So you want to make sure that you're always remaining yourself surrounded with people that are playing 10 times or more a financial game or success game. Okay. And second, you want to make sure that you're reading books from high level achievers. You want to be in courses of high level achievers. You want to have a coach or a mentor that is playing dramatically huge. And at the same time, you got to go out and dream. You got to go out and dream. Dream of places that you want to go and visit or travel, or the things that you want to accomplish or feel, or the house that you would want to have, or the car or the jet or whatever that is. But if you don't remain, or how many people you want to help, or how much you want to contribute, whatever that is, whatever ticks you, but you got to remain, in a hunger mode. Otherwise, that success thermostat is going to kick in. I've seen it over and over. I got people that literally made their very first deal, made $60,000, $70,000, and guess what? Boom, they went cricket. They went silent. Like they went complacent mode, immediate, almost as if the success thermostat hit an immediate ceiling or went above the ceiling. They've never made such an amount of money that now, the success thermostat kicked in and said, you're doing too good. Let me bring you down. Let me bring you down to where average, to the level of, to the average and level of thinking that you've been obviously having in the past. And guess what? I see it very often. I see it. I'll tell you this thing. In business, as a real estate investor, your best friend is momentum. When you lose it, trust me, you lose it more than anything is because your success thermostat has kicked in, because you didn't, recognize that you needed to stay hungry. Do you agree or disagree with what I just shared? Leave me a message down below. If you agree, why do you agree? Has it happened to you in the past? If you disagree, why do you disagree? Have you not experienced that? Because I remember one time that someone told me, says, Raul, you know what? Just remember one thing and just understand the following. Said, if you're not exposing yourself, and you're not being consistent, and if you're not, creating new ceilings, then I already know you're not creating new floors. And it's interesting. He says, in order for you to create new floors, you need to create new ceilings. But in order for you to create new ceilings, you got to remain hungry. And in order for you to remain hungry, you got to obviously go out and dream. Go out, and going out means you can visualize. You can go out, like I mentioned earlier on, go out and dreaming on whatever is it that you like, from whatever. It could be material, non-material. It could be, giving something away. It could be a feeling, whatever that is for you. But one thing I will tell you, though, is at one point, if you start dreaming, if you stop being hungry, your success thermostat is going to kick in. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations for being here with me for a moment. Virtual hug from wherever you are. And always remember that you're one freaking real estate deal away from changing your financial landscape. Hey, you want to continue learning about real estate investing and growing, obviously, yourself as well? Go to RaulLunaAcademy.com and subscribe there. Thank you very much. Have a great one.